Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome. Where's my little guy? There he is. Strange. Hello. Thanks for coming. It's Tuesday, and this Tuesday is more art. Yeah, I was already up the stairs. I think I was just kind of lost in this room. Yeah, I didn't feel like really playing much anything today. I figured I'd just do another chill stream, maybe draw some characters. I might do more Desk Buddies, I'm not sure yet. I've got a bunch of art that is like incomplete. I have some like art here that's finished, like I've never posted like these. I'll just show off early here. I came up with an idea like these were done before I got sick, right? And I came up with an idea of like what if I did like OC inserts of some of my favorite albums. This one is of Beach Bunny's Honeymoon, and this one's of Marina the Diamond's Fruit. I was doing one with some friends of the Gorillaz Song Machine album, but this one's still incomplete. And the fourth one was just going to be the Diddy Kong Racing soundtrack, but I don't think I'm going to work on that tonight. I'll just show you. I have some stuff coming that I just don't have complete yet. I drew this monstrosity last night because I love Bab's Chicken Run so much that I yassified her. I don't know what's wrong with me, chat. I don't know. Hey, welcome back, Shell Shock. Good to see you. Good to see you, Shell Shock. That was not on purpose, by the way. Good to see you. Thanks. I doodled this last night. It's of Babs from Chicken Run, a character that I unhealthily obsess over for no real good reason. And I like yassified her and gave her Irahime, I forget what it's called, the cut, the anime cut, and like frilly dress, some Tamagotchi, a collar, I guess, stockings, garters, stuff that Babs would never wear, but it's funny. But yeah, I've got these albums, these like insert albums to finish. I don't think I'm gonna do those on stream, like I said. I think what I need to do tonight is actually work on more Desk Buddies, because in 2 days I have a Castle Crashers stream to do, and I need to do some little dudes for that stream. The one line I remember the most from Babs is, yeah, that's like the big one. I don't want to be a pie. I don't like gravy. Or the one after that's like, I saw me whole life flash before me eyes. It was rather boring. I love the character, don't get me wrong, but I've said it a few times on streams. I mostly love Babs because I had a really derpy Babs doll as a kid, which I will get on screen here. Hold on. Bear with me. I will get the plush on screen for you guys. Let me copy image, and then this is what the doll looks like. I have such fond memories of this plush, and this is where my unhealthy obsession with Babs started. I haven't seen that mix. I do love me some YouTube poops. Remind me in our Discord, or maybe on like a DM, to check that out. This would actually make a very good emoji. Like, Babs has got like the 1,000-yard stare here. And I've got that doll like to my right on like my shelf of plushies. It's one of the few things I still have from my childhood, so I cherish it. Anyway, let's see. Let's look up Castle Crashers. This one should be pretty simple to pump out, right? Because like I could make a base. They're all like very similar. I could do like the main four, maybe the Pink Knight. God, Castle Crashers is a game I have fond memories of. Got a 360 back in the day for nuts and bolts, and didn't play that as much as I expected. But the game I clocked the most hours in had to be Castle Crashers. That was an unexpected game for baby Hibby. Well, I guess like young teen Hibby was not a babu. Let's see. See if I can get some good references. I also like grew up a lot like on old Newgrounds stuff, so seeing them actually get a game out on Xbox that was or some people from Newgrounds getting a game out on Xbox and see it succeed was really cool. Hold on, let me get the reference up so I can still see chat too. I have to really finagle this. This is for art streams. I really need like 3 monitors. I can't recall if I've ever actually drawn a Castle Crashers Knight before. I feel like maybe I doodled it in like a middle school paper or something. Or high school, depending on when... God, how long... It had to be 2007, so I would have been in high school. Where do the years go? Let me tell you, high school in the rainforest is crazy. You don't want to get bullied by tigers or bears or my... And don't forget the lions. You can't forget the lions. Cody, welcome! And Chiroplum, thank you for coming too. I'm seeing some familiar faces in chat. Hi. Let's see. Yeah, no, I'm still waiting to get emote privileges. And as soon as I do, I have a few Hibby emotes lined up, and I'll have... You know, I'll get that Babs emote up like tonight in the Discord server, but I think that one might be one for the streams too. Just because I tend to... That Babs story tends to come up more than I'd like to admit on streams. Hibby combs. Yeah, I gotta remember that. You coined that. Let me move. I've got like a bottle in the way of chat. Hold on. I'm distracted by making this bet. You're making it? You're doing my job for me? God. This is why one of you're my best friends, Dig. You always come in clutch. God. Never would have thought like the toy community would have helped me find a really good friend, but here we are. I'm grateful for it. Remember when we like... God, when we first met, we would just use fucking... You guys remember Line? Remember Line Messenger? I had to install that just to talk to this dude, and we talked about merchandise all the time. Mostly Funko Pops when I fell into that rabbit hole, which I'm long out of now. Real Line hours. I can't remember the last time I used Line. Honestly. Heck yeah, you finished the emote. Can't wait to see that. I almost checked the Discord to see if you posted it, but I should really be focusing on art. I have people watching. Let's see. Oh yeah, I'll never... Oh yeah, you helped me get... Was it Mono? Yeah, Mono. Like you, I think you were the one who got me the Mono Pop. And I think you got me 2 of the amiibo. I think you got me Meta Knight, and it was someone else. I'm pretty sure it was Mono. It was the one that was like... The one that looked like an orange pickle with one eye. That was Mono. I still have that. There's very few Funko Pops I kept, but that one I did. Sentimental. 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 It smells. Let's see. How do I want to do these hands? I don't have to make them detailed. Fun fact, Mono is, I think, one of the few Yo Gabba Gabba characters that it was a precursor. Like, it showed up in one of Aquabat's music videos back in the day. Like a prototype version of it, but it was still him. Still unmistakably Mono. I had my mind blown, I think, a couple months ago. I always thought Yo Gabba Gabba was like a Nickelodeon produced show. Like, I know it aired on Nick, right? Like Nick Jr. But I thought like Nickelodeon had a hand in like developing it. Nope. Turns out it doesn't, because they're doing a reboot on Apple TV Plus. I was like, huh. So this means me collecting, like, I had this unhealthy obsession with Pops back in the day, and I'm like, I want to get all the Nickelodeon ones, and I have to get Yo Gabba Gabba because that's Nickelodeon. So like, I look back on that and I'm like, that collection was all for naught. Except it wasn't, because I do like that show. I love me some anything from the guys behind Aquavats. I brought this up before, but if there's one Pop I would like to get, the Peridot one. I think I have that one. I got that one back when it was new. That's the shitty thing about the secondhand market for those, and a big reason why I got out. Besides just kind of like falling out of like liking the style and the fact they got into NFTs, but yeah, no, they go out of print after a while, and they sell for stupid amounts on like secondhand markets like eBay. And it was not worth the money I was putting into it. I could have been putting that money into... Man, if I had the money that I put into Pops back in the day, let me tell you, I'd have a fancier looking stream right now. I'd be commissioning the hell out of people. But alas, those days are behind me. Let's see. I feel like I've made the little ear circles too large. Also, I forgot to ask, but let me know if the music is okay. I imagine it's not too loud if nobody spoke up about it. New rare, golden flocked, glow-in-the-dark, scented sapphire, chrome Batman, signed. San Diego Comic-Con exclusive chase variant. Buy it now. No, I'm so glad I don't have to deal with those anymore. I fell into that hard, and I fell out of it, thank God. I do have good memories of it, though. I forget the name of the website, but there was this really cool international website that got us Comic-Con exclusive Pops, and that's how I got... two Pops that I still really do like, which was Brack and Zorak from Space Ghost. Pop Culture, I think, was the name of the site. And then, like, after that convention is when they stopped shipping internationally. Yeah, it was Pop Culture. Yeah, rip US shipping. Should I do the dot eyes? They usually have angry eyes. Maybe I should mix it up. Let's see, let's do these eyes first. I feel like this looks more natural. I'm so used to seeing them kind of angy mode. Angry cute eyes. Well, it's gonna be cute no matter what, because like no matter what I draw, everybody thinks it's cute. I think I'm just kind of I'm just cute coded when it comes to art styles, so it will be cute. So I guess I'll go for angy. Yeah, pink's like one of the only happy ones, and I will be doing Pink Knight. I like the Pink Knight. Pink Knight wasn't in launch. I think that was like, was it the Steam version or the PS3 version that did those? I can't recall what. Whoa, I can't recall what got ported like first. I know it was 360 exclusive first, but Cody. Fuck you, that's funny. Let's see, what's a good size for these little dudes? I mean, the size doesn't matter too much. I like getting them accurate, but at the end of the day, these just get put into OBS and I can resize them however I want. But these dudes are tiny anyway, so this is about right. Pink Knight was the final DLC. Oh, so it was in the 360 version. My first memory of it is in the ports, I guess, which explains that I kind of dropped the game after a while. Not on purpose. I just stopped playing my 360 after a while. And then I lost it to a home fire, so I couldn't play it if I wanted to. That's one reason why I got it on Steam. And then they announced like a Switch port, I want to say 1 or 2 years ago, and I'm like, oh, okay, I'm in. I'm in. I don't know what I'm doing here. It's time to do line work. Except I never use the line work layer because I don't like it. It's not good. I mean, I'm sure people use it. Some people have purposes for it, but for me, I don't use the line work. I don't use the line work layer on Psy. Doesn't do anything for me. It might have been added at the same time as the port coming out. Maybe. I don't remember what year Castle Crashers got ported to PS3. I feel like that was the first port, or maybe it was PC. It was one or the other, right? I also like don't recall if it came to like last gen consoles like PS4. I mean, I'm sure you could still play it on Xbox One. You can play like almost any Xbox game on that thing. PC was definitely later. Okay. I used to use the line work layer for line art, but just doing it's just easier. It's just faster to do. I feel like I'm using too small of a. It's just easier. Huh. I don't know why I feel like there was a PS4 version, but I'm probably wrong, and I'm probably getting like my memories of the PS3 version mixed up. I do know that was advertised. I should be able to pump these out very quick. I'm gonna make like a very like simple like template to work off of. I might be able to make some other stuff outside of Nights tonight. Maybe I'll draw Alien Hominid or something. That was a character I liked playing a lot in the 360 version. I forgot they were reimagining Alien Hominid as Alien Hominid. Yeah, like they did do that. That was or are doing that. Has that come out? I remember when they announced it, but I've not seen anything about it since. Platinum friend energy. Hell yeah. This is why we are friends. Let's see. Try to make this look more like a shoulder pad and less like a sleeve. But I mean, it's very simple. So like, I'm kind of picking at myself for nothing. It looks fine. I'm not finishing that sentence. Don't you know Encanto's the new hotness diggy? Everybody's talking about that now. Frozen his old hat. Crazy about that too, right? I remember that movie dropped as like a month before Disney Plus, and like nobody was fucking talking about it. I didn't go see it. Obviously, I haven't been to a theater since Onward came out. That was the last time I went to a movie theater. I refused to go until COVID gets taken care of. And Encanto wasn't about to make me go. But I didn't hear anything about it. I did look into it, did look up the music, and then it hits Disney Plus, and suddenly it's gigantic. I mean, to me, that's proof streaming can help push something, but might not be more money in it than theater tickets, you know. Yeah, Onward was like right as the pandemic was kind of ramping up, right? I remember it going into like full effect around the time that movie was still in its box office run, because it made such a low amount and they had to like pull it or put it on Disney Plus in like a month afterward. Maybe 2 months. I could be wrong, but it was something like that. Last time I was in a theater was Halloween of 2019. That's a long time ago, Cody. That is a long time ago. I never got to see Joker in theaters. I caught it on Put on HBO Max with some friends. We did a watch party of it. It was really good. I liked it. However, we do not, in fact, live in a society. So, just throwing it out there. I've not been to a cinema since I was with Mix to see the Sonic movie. So that was the second to last movie I saw in theaters, right? That was around Valentine's Day. And I went to see that with a friend at the time and came out pleasantly surprised with how much I enjoyed the movie. Yeah, I'm even more excited for the sequel. It looks like more of the same, except they got a bigger budget to do even better stuff, right? If that makes any sense. I don't think I'll go to the theaters for it. We'll see how it looks in April, but I don't know what'll make me go back to the theaters. I almost went to the movie theaters with some family back in December when Spider-Man came out, but I'm like, no, because around the time I was like, fuck it, I'll do it. That variant happened. It's like, nope. I went this long without catching anything. I'm not leaving my little rainforest abode to go catch a disease when I'm already autoimmune. No. Not doing that. I'll be honest with you guys. I found a rip of Spider-Man. I don't know if Twitch will care. If you care, Twitch, ban me. But I pirated Spider-Man No Way Home. And that movie was good. I don't really want to talk about it because I don't know who in chat has and hasn't seen it, but it's good. It's a good movie. It's a good movie. Oh no, yeah, no, I won't say where I got it. I don't even remember where I got it. I don't even think where I got it has it anymore. Yeah, I won't talk about it. I wasn't gonna anyway, because I assume not everybody has. But if you like Marvel, if you like Spider-Man, if you like any iteration, all I'm gonna say is if you like any iteration of the Spider-Man films, give this movie a watch. You will be pleased. Is what I'm trying to say. It was good. It was really good. Let's see. Herbert. Let's see. These are like little buttes. Little buttes. Let me fix the little buttes. My friend has been showing me the Marvel movies, so I'll probably see it in a year. Yeah, like, I wouldn't say I'm a huge Marvel fan. Like, I've watched a good portion of the quote-unquote MCU films. I like what I've seen somewhat. There's like a few that are kind of like whatever. And I wouldn't say I'm obsessed. But Spider-Man's one I would say watch. It's a good movie. Oh, no, do not tell me. Okay, no, I didn't put it on that layer. But the sketch line is probably on that layer. Ah. I've seen up to the first Avengers movie. That was... Was that the first one I watched? Oh, gosh, let me look. Let me think. I know I didn't start from the beginning. Yeah. Yeah, I think I started with the first Avengers. I know I didn't watch the Iron Man movie when they came out. Didn't watch Thor or Captain America, and I think that was all that was out at the time besides that Hulk movie. So yeah, I think the first MCU movie I watched was The Avengers, which was really good. And I think after that was the first Guardians movie, which was also really good. Into the Spider-Verse is one of my favorite movies, like period. Like, that's just that's an amazing film. Absolutely incredible film. That does not look right. I want to redo that. I can make these lines look better. I would say, if there's any film that I've seen in the last 5 years that I would say, oh yeah, it's a perfect film, probably give it to Spider-Verse. I can't tell you how much that teaser for, what was it called? I want to say, is it Enter the Spider-Verse? Whatever the sequel's called, Part 1. How much that made me, like, excited from just how little we saw. It also helps that, like, one of the directors is, like, one of my favorite animation directors, period. I think it was Phil Lord. I don't think it was Chris Miller. I think it was Phil Lord. But one of that duo. Across the Spider-Verse. Thank you, Diggy. I was like, what the fuck is it called? But yeah, no. Across the Spider-Verse. Look, from that small teaser. Oh my fucking god. Can't wait. Most anticipated film of the year. Easily. And that's crazy to think, right? Because, like, usually with, like, at least from my experience, when it comes to, like, getting excited for films from a certain studio, usually you know what you're gonna get from that studio, right? Like, I used to be a huge Pixar nut back in the day. I was on a forum for it. I think it was called Pixar Planet. I think it's dead now, which says a lot about that community, but I was big into that. My point is, with Sony Animation, it is such a mixed bag of shit that I can't believe that one of my favorite movies ever came out of that animation division. Like, this is the studio behind Open Season, from the director of Lion King, and it sucks. It's the studio that did Emoji Movie. It's the studio that did Hotel Transylvania, which is not bad. I mean, it's Genndy Tartakovsky. That dude's incredible. But it is littered with fart jokes. So you kind of, if you can tolerate that, the films are fine. If you can tolerate the forced rap and dance sequence at the end, the films are fine. So I'm just amazed that out of that fucking studio we got Into the Spider-Verse. Buy followers, quick. Buy followers, primes, and viewers. Well, thanks, first-time follower. Or first-time poster, I should say. Advertising. You don't... Listen, you don't want to advertise on my stream. All I know is random bits of trivia. I can't sell anything. I can talk about Babs all day long, but I'm not going to sell copies of... Or like, watches of Chicken Run 2 when it comes out. You should ban them? Let's see if I can. There we go. You know, first ban I've ever had to do, and the idea of doing it didn't even have fucking cross my mind. Just shows how focused I get on a topic that I'm like, oh, I'm getting spammed in my chat, and I'm too busy talking about how much Into the Spider-Verse means to me. Oh my god. This is why I need moderators. Which, I mean, I have some, but considering how many regulars I have, some of you guys probably should be. I need to think about that. Did you know? Did you know that sloths are the most hunted when they are using the bathroom? Or they're in most danger? Which relates to me because I'm in the most danger when I'm in the bathroom. I'm fighting for my life in there, man. I'm like in the stall and I just hear like a fucking jaguar pounding at the door and be like, open up. Open up. And I'm like, occupado. You know, I'm not I've done that song and dance. I'm not gonna let him in. Okay. Let's see. Where did my ref go? There it is. Let's see. Oh, these are even better. I forgot they did little action figures. I can look at these and get an even better idea of what to do. Hell yeah. I wonder how much those go on the secondhand market now. Do you know about those, Dig? The Castle Crashers figures they did back in the day. I did something really upsetting in a bathroom once. I can end the story there. I've got some upsetting bathroom stories that I'm not going to talk about. And I'm going to leave it at that because I'm not going to talk about them. I vaguely remember those. Don't know the value. Yeah, like, I don't even know. Like, some toys either, like, they shoot up in, like, a ridiculous secondhand market value, or, like, they just vanish. Like, you just can't find them. Like, there's some merchandise that I'm like, I have trekked the furthest depths of the internet, and there's no luck. Like the Wood is Good plank shirt I had as a kid. It just doesn't exist. I swear to you guys on my life that I had that shirt. It was a brown Ed, Edd n Eddy shirt. It had plank on it, and it said Wood is Good. And I have searched and searched and searched and searched for that shirt, and it just doesn't. It's just no one has it. No one sold it. You can't find it. There's an orange one for $55. Well, it's good to know that those figures are still obtainable, and that's not that bad of a price. That could be so much worse. Actually, I think the eyes are more like this in game. I'm looking at like the promo art, and where they're more squinted, but I think they're more like this in game. Something's off. I'll play around with the eyeballs. Sounds like a cryptic story for a shirt that does... Yeah, I mean, essentially, Mix, that's what it is, right? Like, it's just a little piece of merchandise that I swear up and down I had. But I couldn't prove it because I have no pictures of it. And there's no archive of it online anywhere. Let's see, Cody. I don't know if I'm going to read this on stream, but let me just kind of read it in my head. Oh, God. No, I don't know what I would do in that situation. Like, I don't... probably the same thing, you know? God, dude. Who the fuck does that? Who the fuck? Like, I'm in here doing my business. I don't want to talk to you. Leave me alone. That's better. I know they've all got pluses on their chest, so let's draw one. Just as a quick heads up, when I do play Castle Crashers on Thursday, it's a new run. I bought the game and I bought the game on Switch and I've not even touched it, right? Like, it's just like, I need to get this, but I held off because I'm like, I want to play this like with somebody, you know? Like, I have so many memories of playing Castle Crashers with my friends from school, that I'm like, I want to play this with, like, a group of friends when they get it. And then no one else got it, so it's just been sitting in my library. And then I had the great idea, oh, hey, I should just stream this. I've not even touched this game. At least on my Switch, I've not touched it. Called it a plus. It's a cross. I'm a fool. Tomato, tomato. That reminds me of, like, do you ever meet anybody that called, like, the X button on a PlayStation controller, like, the cross button? Like, am I wrong? Is it actually cross, or is it, I've always called it the X button. Like, it's just an X. I could make math bootleg edutainment now. Fortress Fractions. The Fortress Fractions. People from other countries do. Interesting. It's a very uncommon thing to marry. Yeah, like, I've never once thought of it. Oh, that's a cross. Right? Like, no. I mean, I guess I could see why somebody would. I'm going to fix these eyes. They are bothering the hell out of me. But yeah. Never see it as a cross. Yeah. Yeah. Crosses with lower T's. I think it's just like dot angle is the problem. What if I did this and just like redrew it? No, it's like, it's fine. Okay, that's not bad. I don't think. Okay. Let's see here. 2 hot dogs. Yeah, the 2 hot dogs button. You got circles, you got square, you got triangle, and you got the 2 hot dogs button. Let's see. Okay. Well, we've got a base to work off of. I could, well, I'm missing like one thing to do. I need to fix the little ear things. There's like one little line I need to draw. And then I have a base. And I could just make the main 4, I guess. I feel like I need to differ them up, though. Maybe like draw something in their other hand. Maybe like erase this and draw like a weapon, maybe? Maybe a weapon. Huh. These eyes, dude. I'm gonna play around with it some more. Yeah. I'm so glad that there's these little rainforest children outside my my little treehouse right now, and they're so loud. I don't know. I think they might be baboon babies, but I don't know. I don't know what they are. Let's see. Oh no, that's not baboons. That's armadillo. There's some armadillos out there. They're loud. I'm glad you guys can't hear them though. That would be inconvenient. Little armadillo babies outside my window. I forget. Do you main Banjo? Yeah, Banjo in Ultimate is my main. But I mean, there's so many characters in Smash. I can't say I have like one character I play, you know. But if out of all of them, yeah, Banjo. Banjo was like my number one. My never ever. My character I thought was a literal impossibility. And he got in. So I'm happy about that. Other than like Banjo, I like, you know, Jigglypuff. I like Wario. I like Mewtwo. I like King K. Rool. I like Rob. Mega Man's pretty fun too. And sometimes I like playing Diddy, just because it's fucking Diddy Kong. Not because he's like pro strats. It's just it's fucking Diddy Kong, dude. Why wouldn't I play him? It's star of 2 of my favorite video games. Okay, I'm done playing with this Castle Crasher's Eye. I'm not. It looks fine to me. I'm like, I could keep messing with it, but it's fine. Is Diddy still top tier? I don't know. I don't follow tiers. I wouldn't be able to tell you even if I like. Well, if I did follow it, I'd be able to tell you, but I don't follow it. So, no idea. Let me find that good green color. That one's pretty good, but I think I can make it. Yeah. Actually, tell you what. It's video game music. Let me see if I can find it. I'll get back to more Lo-Fi Girl in a minute, but let's see here. You guys remember this track from Castle Crashers? Because it's one of my favorites. Put that on in the background. Please be Necromancer and Ninjas. Oh, those are good too. I think this one was it was the Thieves' Forest. Oh, dude, I can relate to that on a very personal level. Fucking... What was the game that... There was a game that I had its full soundtrack as a workout playlist back when I used to, like, work out, quote-unquote. Don't do it anymore. Oh! It was Mighty Switch Force 2, in specific. That was a game that music... Jake Kaufman... Wonderful, wonderful artist. His music is beautiful. Too dark. Well, dang, I have a parody of Mighty Switch Force 1 track in my workout. Oh god, which parody? I know quite a few. There's one that I liked back in the day. I don't like it anymore because it was Filthy Frank. But there's some good parodies. Is it the I'm in Space Cuba one? Oh, love gay, love gay, love. Alright. Yeah, I know what one you're talking about. But yeah, no, Mighty Switch Force's music is great. Better than it has any right to be, considering the game it comes from is just kind of eh. You know, game's alright. Let's see. Oh, I guess we'll put this on too for now. It's just auto-played. I don't mind it. I heard that version before the original, and it's really funny, so I stuck with it. I mean, I don't blame you, dude. I had a few parody songs on my old MP3 player. I think it was a Sands of Fuse is what it was called, but on my MP3 player I had a few parody songs. No shame in it. A lot of stuff I wouldn't listen to now, though. Like, I had a lot of Pogo. I had a lot of Game Grumps mashups. Stuff I just wouldn't listen to now. I had on that MP3 player. Okay, there's my favorite night done. But it's a template, so let's see. I'm gonna do this. Combined. Wait. Before I do this, what am I doing? I need to thicken the lines. I remember this track from the E3 video Behemoth did when they were going to show off this game. God. I wish I could say I follow. I didn't follow this game as it was coming out. It just kind of hit me when the 360 blew up. Game Grumps mashups were never my jam. I mean, yeah, there was a lot of creative stuff that came out of it, but there was like a couple. I can't remember the names of them. I can maybe remember some like bits. Maybe like 2 or 3 were on my MP3 player, but I had a lot of that. I guess if 3's a lot. I did have a lot of Pogo. Pogo was big back in early YouTube days. But Pogo, I forget what Pogo did, but Pogo's basically canceled. So like, I don't think I would want to listen to Pogo. I only know one Pogo song, the Eminem track that Angelo showed. Oh yeah, I remember. It's a really beautiful song, and I hate, it's separate art from the artist, but I remember one of the first uploads he did, and it's this really beautiful track, but it has a horrible name. It's called like Splurgin Shitter, and I don't want to recommend it, but. I mean, I liked the song back in the day, but I wouldn't recommend it now because it's Pogo. I don't know. It kind of sounds stupid of me to be like, oh yeah, Pogo's bad. I just remember Pogo. I don't remember what happened with Pogo. So I guess I should just shut up about it. I don't know what I'm talking about. But I remember something happened with Pogo to where like, oh no, he's bad or he did something. I don't know. I don't keep up too much cancel culture stuff if that isn't obvious by the fact that I don't know. Oh, okay, yeah, he's bad. I forgot about that, or maybe he didn't even know about it, but I know something happened. Yikes. Okay, yeah, don't listen to Pogo. Don't listen to Pogo. Don't listen to Splurgin Shitter, even though I thought it was a beautiful track. Don't listen to it. He's awful. I mean, I was warning you, Chad. I knew it was something. I just didn't remember or knew what. I mean, I'm not gonna tell people like, oh, if this person's bad or they did something, stop liking their content. Like I might have just sounded like I did that. I took a sip of water. But I think it's okay to separate art from the artist too. Me personally, I don't think I'm comfortable listening to Pogo's stuff because, like, music's a little different, especially if it's, like, one artist doing it all, you know what I mean? I think it's a case-by-case basis. Something like, for example, Ren and Stimpy. I still wholeheartedly enjoy that cartoon because it wasn't just its creator that worked on it. A lot of people put their heart and soul into that, like Billy West and Bob Camp. And a ton of other talented artists. And it definitely shows because when they brought John came back to do an adult cartoon. It was some of the worst shit I've ever seen. So I don't think he's what made that cartoon good. But yeah, I think it's a case-by-case basis on... Like Harry Potter, I can't get into Harry Potter anymore. I never was. But if I wanted to, don't think I would. Because it's like... It's a book series, it's written by one person. I could watch the movies, right? Like, I could watch the movies fine, but... I don't think I would ever have any interest in reading the books. I don't even have any interest reading, period. So, like, that doesn't really affect me all that much in the long run. Beethoven was probably homophobic, but we'll never know. I mean, I'm going to leave the conversation there, because, like, I know we're not talking about homophobia, but I don't like getting into too much. It's like a rule. It's like, no discussion. I want to keep this, even though it's 18 plus, I want to keep this chat, you know, positive. I don't want to go into all these negative things, and I kind of fell into that. So let's see. Never had butterbeer. I hear it's great, though. I hear that shit is good. Okay, and these should be the easiest edits ever, but I'm gonna find ways to differentiate them, chat. Oh, I have to. Let's see. Where did I swear, I keep losing my references. I need 3 monitors for when I'm doing art streams, I swear. Okay. You know, I do flats a lot. I don't think, you know what, deleting that one. I'm still not done with the green. There's something I need to do. I'm gonna add a little bit of shade. Just a little bit. Probably should have done that before. Well, actually, I know what to do. I tend to speak before I finish thinking, which can be bad sometimes, but usually funny. Did you know sloth munch on leaves, twigs, and buds because the animals don't have ancestors? They trim down leaves by smacking their firm lips together. Although metabolic rate means sloths can survive on relatively little food, it takes days for them to process what other animals can digest in a matter of hours. And that's why I'm constipated, folks. That's why I hate the bathroom. Even outside of character. I hate the bathroom. Yeah, I think that adds something. What the fuck is butterbeer? Some Harry Potter related drink is about all I could tell you. I don't know. I don't know what it even tastes like, because I've never had it. Do love me some water, though. Stay hydrated, chat. This is like the case with Dugo. Oh, Doug TeNapel. Yeah, I've talked about Doug TeNapel on stream before, I think. Oh, God. It was my first stream, because I was playing Nick All-Star Brawl, and I was like, I'm going to start the stream out by talking about characters I'd like to see as DLC. And while I would like to see Cat Scratch characters, I don't like Doug TeNapel as a person, so just kind of threw that out there. Yeah, I'm done talking about that sort of stuff. Moving forward. Let's see. It's like a very sweet cream soda. Okay. So it's like a soda. Like, I figured they wouldn't sell something that was actually alcoholic to like a franchise that kids would be into, you know? Excuse me. Hibby, want to watch Cat Scratch on the server? If I can find a way to, like, stream it. You think they'd put it on Paramount Plus, but no, it's not on there. I'm sure I could find it somewhere in the depths of the internet. I would love to stream that. We could watch some Cat Scratch. I mean, I'd be down, I'd be down. I think I'll give them different expressions. I want to draw weapons, but, I mean, I could do that too. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I'm so indecisive. Check it out. I've already got 3 buddies done. I'm getting so much work done tonight, chat. Wowee. God. Literal palette swaps. Butterbeer can include alcohol if you want. Well, that's interesting. Like, I've seen, like, actual, like, novelty shops sell that shit. Like, I've been to Books A Million, and they have that stuff just for sale. So I figured that's not alcoholic. But makes sense that it would be, I guess in what other else places you can get it? I imagine it might be at, like, Universal. This is just a shot in the dark, right? Because I know that Universal Studios Parks has Harry Potter stuff. One day, Cody. I don't plan on stopping streaming anytime soon. And one day when you get the equipment, yeah, we can do something. Still got plans to do something with Diggy one day. I just gotta figure out the right thing to do. I'm not gonna think about it too hard because that will come naturally. You should. I mean, Castle Crashers... There's a reason I have 3 copies of that game, man. Well, it's a reason why I picked it up on Switch and haven't even touched it yet, because I'm like, one day I'm going to want to play this. One of my close friends loves Harry Potter and visited there. She said it was amazing. Sorry, I'm opening up a little bag of gummies. I've been to Universal once in my life, and it was when Harry Potter Land was still under construction. So I've never seen that. I did get to see a lot of other Universal stuff. I remember the Hulk roller coaster. I think I'm gonna erase his face. Actually, I'm gonna do more. I'm gonna make some funny faces that Behemoth would draw. I remember the Double Dragon roller coaster was really cool at Universal. I remember the Hulk roller coaster was intense. Which is weird, because I used to be so scared of roller coasters growing up. But I rode so many. So many on that trip. Everybody says Harry Potter Land is the best part of Universal Orlando, and I guess I would agree. Shame I missed it if it really is considered the best, right? Like... But, I don't know, Harry Potter has just never done it for me. I know a lot when I was a younger sloth, a lot of people would see me when I had little glasses on, and they'd be like, you look like Harry Potter. Can you see the resemblance, chat? Do I look like Harry Potter? That's what I thought. No, I mean, that was a real thing. That might be a little bit of bias why I don't care so much, but, hey. Hibby Pobber. What was the name of the Harry Potter parody in Billy and Mandy? Nigel Planter? Was that his name? I remember Nigel Planter. I remember the squid hat. God. This is like the second time I've talked about Billy and Mandy today. Like off stream, I was quoting I was driving my partner to the store to pick up some food. And I was just behind the driver's seat. Singing, just talking like Fred Burger. Just doing shit like, my mama makes me cookies, and sometimes my mama makes me peanut butter bars, and sometimes she doesn't make me anything. I'm so glad they put up with me. I don't know who else would. Besides, I mean, I guess you guys do. That's why you're here. I don't know.
Please pass the egg salad.
Fruggle, fruggle! Ah, somebody help me! Show's so quotable. Such a fucking quotable cartoon. Still holds up. Fuck modern Cartoon Network execs for not liking it. God, Sam. When I switched from Nick to Cartoon Network, like, Billy and Mandy was my shit. During the time period where it was on television, it was my shit. When it was off TV, my shit was Chowder and Flapjack. And then, I think the last cartoon I watched before I completely dropped cable was Adventure Time in 2010. And then I solely started watching stuff from the internet, like before the streaming shit started. I was a little pirate sloth boy. Found my cartoons somehow. I'm not going to tell you where. But there are places. I posted some Rad Billy and Mandy art for Hell Yes. I have to check that later. I know the creator of Billy and Mandy wanted to do a special. Like Billy and Mandy as adults, what they'd be doing now with Grimm. And Cartoon Network had turned it down. Seems like, I don't know if that's a Cartoon Network thing or if that's just a thing that, like, children's networks don't want to do. Because, like, same shit happened with Angry Beavers. I think the creator of that show wanted to do an Angry Beavers, what was it? The respoot is what they wanted to call it, like a reboot. They were calling it the respoot. And they were going to be older, and Nick didn't want it. Was it DVIX? That's where I watched the first... I don't know. Let me tell you. I couldn't tell you much about anime. My catalog of anime is very small. I think my favorite anime currently is Pop Team Epic, and that's just Anime Robot Chicken, okay? Like, I'm not the anime guy. I am the children's cartoon guy. Open to watching some anime though. It's not like I hate it. It's just not stuff I've watched. Oh, the stream's audio cut. I wonder if that's like a me thing. I was saying that the creator of Angry Beavers did something similar to what Maxwell Adams, the guy that made Billy and Mandy, did, where he pitched a special he wanted to do with Cartoon Network. Well, with Nickelodeon in this case. It was going to be called Angry Beavers, the Respoot? Or Respooted. Respooted. It was called Respooted. And they were going to be a little bit older. I think Nick turned it down. They didn't want it. I was just kind of putting comparisons that, like, oh, it seems a lot of these networks that make cartoons for kids don't like doing these reboots where the characters are older often. With rare exceptions. Yeah, Respoot's a really good pun, right? I'm kind of sad it didn't happen for that alone. Okay, that's a very behemoth-looking face. Doug all grunt. Listen. I didn't want more Doug when it was still a Nickelodeon franchise. I'm good. I don't need more Doug. I don't think anybody on the planet is clamoring for more Doug. That's a cartoon that Nick lost, and I think they're fine for losing it, personally. Nickelodeon made out like bandits for selling Doug to Disney. Only shit part about that is, well, now if they can't do stuff in crossovers, that's like the only shit part about it. It's like the because I would like Quail Man and Nick All-Star Brawl, but like that's like the caveat. It's like the thing. Oh, we can't have that because, well, it's Disney's property. Let's see. I think that show's case was due to violation of... You're thinking of a different thing, Mix. So, when the show was still running, right, there was a final episode that they were going to do where they were, like, gonna, you know, talk about how they're a television show and what syndication was and kind of poke fun at all the things that Nick wouldn't let them do, like, say stupid. And that pissed off Nick management at the time, but like you got to understand, these CEOs come and go so much that like around the time that the Angry Beavers creator came back to pitch Respooted, those CEOs were like gone years, that had been replaced with like 2 or 3 other CEOs in between, right? Like people trade seats so often in this industry, so like any beef they might have had with Angry Beavers is old news because these people working at Nick now, they don't have a beef with it. So like they just didn't have any interest in it, I think is what it was. Like, they didn't have any interest in bringing back Angry Beavers as, like, as, like, they're young, or, like, they're older adults, and we get to see what's going on in their lives. I think it was just, like, we would rather do the Arnold movie, the Zim movie, and the Rocco movie, because that's the time period I'm talking about. He pitched this around that time to Nick. So maybe like 5-6 years ago, so not that long. But I do know what you're talking about, Mix. That was when the show was still on the air. The finale, yeah. Bye Bye Beavers. Thank you. The audio for that exists because that was one of the few things that got recorded. Well, the only thing that got recorded, because once it got that far, it was just canned because Nick didn't want to animate that. Oh my god, it's the guy I gave him a nose. It's available. Yep, it's available on YouTube. So, like, if you want to see the Bye Bye Beavers, the audio for the pilot, find on YouTube. But yeah, the Respooted was gonna be something new that he wanted to do, but didn't end up happening. Not sure about that mouth. I'm so trying to like hone in to the art for this game, but it's a little flat. Here, let me go back some. Maybe more like this. More like a box mouth, you know? Actually, before I go any further, let's make this a separate layer. Let's see. Yeah, that's a very Castle Crashers expression. Trying to think of some other games I played on 360 back in the day. I had like a bunch of 2D old school styled games. Like I had I think Mega Man 9 was one of them. I think I had the Earthworm Jim HD was one I played a little bit of. What else? Comics Zone. Never had Comic Zone. Right? It was really forgettable. I didn't even know this when the game came out, and I'm not sure if it's the version I played that has this in it, but, fucking... There is one HD version of Earthworm Jim that has stock art. Like, they put in stock art for fish, or so they thought it was stock art, right? And it was like an image of, like, the fucking yellow fish from Finding Nemo. Just in one of the levels. Hold up. Because, I mean, hold on. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, okay, I found it. Hold up. This is what I'm talking about. Like... Yeah, I like that fuck-ups like this happen. Like, how do you do that? How does this get past, like, anyone? It's Bubbles, dude. Bubbles is canonical to Earthworm Jim. Let's see. I remember somebody got doxxed by the use of the Google Maps images. That's nuts, Cody. Maybe one day I'll try Comic Zone. Perhaps one day. The Red Knight being in despair makes sense because I play him. Red Knight's cool. I think I clung to Green Knight just because green is my favorite color. So I was like, oh, I have to play Green Knight. That one's mine. I don't care what he does. You know, I was gonna switch the music back to lo-fi, but it's been on Castle Crashers so long, I don't care anymore. Just enjoy. Like, fuck it. Fuck it at this point. Okay, I've got a few more things I want to do. I want to make a pink knight, and I think I might draw some of the little helper buddies you get in the game, because those are simple, right? I could throw some of those in for the stream for Thursday. Yeah, the animal orbs. Thank you. I was like, they're called something. And I'm like, I'm just going to call them the animal dudes. You guys will know what I'm talking about for anyone that's played it. But yes, the animal orbs. Well, Cody, what was your favorite animal orb? I'm going to be real with you. I don't remember what half of them did. But I do remember liking, I liked the ram. I liked the elephant. The beholder. I remember the beholder. I also liked like the frog with antlers because it looked like something straight out of Invader Zim. And at that time, I was like, that's right up my alley. Scratchpaw was the agility and strength, and the Beholder was the only one that increased magic. Ooh. I mean, it says a lot about me as a sloth that I can talk about how Castle Crashers was one of my favorite games, or Banjo-Kazooie was one of my favorite games, and there's like parts that just are completely forgotten in my brain because it's been so long since I've played through the whole thing. But I mean, not everybody has a photographic memory. And what do you expect? I was like in my teenager years since I fully beat those games. I'm not gonna remember that. Shouldn't beat myself up that much. I could probably find most of the items still without a guide. That's... I wish I had that sort of memory, Cody. Let me tell you, I don't. If I'll beat Banjo in maybe a couple more streams, and then a year's gonna pass, and I'm gonna... if I ever want to play it, I'll be like, oh god, where's this, where's that? Oh my god, it's Snorkel, I forgot about you. It's just how I am. That's just who I be. Just how I be. Let's see. I can make these look more like they do in the game. Hold on. I had a near photographic memory growing up. Yeah, I did too. Like I could quote like entire scripts of a cartoon to like my family. And now I can barely remember what I've done today. Getting older sucks. I feel that, Cody. There are things that like stick with me, don't get me wrong, but like for games that I call my favorite, it's crazy how some parts of it just didn't stick. I feel like these need to be spaced out a little bit. There we go. Okay, so I think the knights are good. These are good enough for me. But I'm gonna do some animal orbs. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see if I can get some refs. I'll give them all a little dude. I had weird memory though. Like I could recall entire conversations because I would go back over every detail due to anxiety. It's weird. It's weird how that works. For me, it's just not. It's just not like that. It's just not like that. I think I am done with the Thieves Forest music. We'll go back to some chill. Let's see. It takes me a minute because I have to go through so many windows and I have to pull back up OBS. There we go. Okay. Let's draw first little dude. This one I have to do, right? I have to do this one. I mean, he's the logo for Behemoth. I have to. He's like one of the little orbs. I have to draw him. what was this, the chicken? I feel like I didn't capture. Hold on. Let me do it this way. The ref I'm looking at is turned a certain way, so like he needs to be fatter. I'm not capturing his round bulbousness. I mean, this is... It's so hard to replicate this right, because, like, this character is just... It's just like a crudely done Flash drawing. Like, that's all this... That's all I'm, like, trying to mimic here. This crude Flash cartoon. Okay. Who else? Let me look at the pets. What would be a pet that sticks with me? I gotta draw that frog, right? I was just talking about the frog with antlers. Give him thunderous girth. You know, it's funny, when I was like thinking about streaming last year, I was thinking, man, I'll just have to play a ton of games. I don't know if I'll be comfortable doing art streams. And as it turns out, art streams are probably some of my favorite streams to do. They're relaxing. I get to talk with you guys about stuff while I'm drawing and listen to music. I don't know why I thought this would be one of them. I think it's just anxiety. Just general anxiety, thinking, oh no, I don't want to put myself out there, but it's fine. It's fine. This one always reminded me, like I said, it gave me Zim vibes. I get like Mini Moose vibes from this orb. Yeah, it's very Mini Moose. This one is very Mini Moose, but he's like a frog. He's like a frog with antlers. He's got like Kermit eyes, sort of. Oh, he's a bullfrog, huh? A bullfrog with antlers. I mean, maybe if they gave him bull horns, that would have probably... That probably would have hit the joke harder. I probably wouldn't have caught it. Stuff like that still flies over my head. But, I guess I could see where they're going at with it. That's cute. Let's see. Look at more of these little dudes. You know, since you brought it up, Cody, I will draw the Beholder. I mean, I could see a bullfrog thing, and they wanted to be cute, just give him antlers or something, but I don't know. Like, it would make some sense to me if that was their logic. It's just the XD so random era of Newgrounds that kind of reflects. Good luck. The Beholder's the hardest one to... I mean, it's weird, but I could do it probably. I love little one-eyed creatures. I'm shocked I haven't drawn a Cacodemon yet. I love old school Doom. Maybe one day I'll stream Doom 1 one day. I have it on Switch, so it'd be pretty easy to do. And it runs on anything, so like, even if I didn't have it on Switch, I could find a way to stream it. It's fucking Doom. Hell, I could maybe set up one of those multiplayer mods of Doom. Those are a lot of fun. That's also like an exception. Like, Cody, you were talking the other night, like, what genre would be an exception that you like? And I'm like, well, I forget what I even said that night. forget what I even said. I think it was it was something. Cody, you might even remember it. That says a lot about my memory. But a game that does fall out of that. Oh, Dino Crisis is what I said. But Doom is also another exception. I'm not big on shooters, but I do like some old school Doom. Like, there's very few shooters that I do like, and they're very specific shooters. Some just kind of old school. Like Dino Crisis, for example, or Doom, or like Team Fortress was a big exception when I got into it. Because it was this very cartoony game, and it was a team shooter, and I don't know. I like some first-person shooters, but not your like mainstream stuff, I guess. Valve games are an exception. Dino Crisis is third-person shooter. Doom's an exception. Yeah, no COD. Hi, Aristotle. Good to see you. But yeah, no COD. I tried Call of Duty in high school. I got guilted by some shitty friends to buy it. They didn't teach me how to play it. I was walking around like an idiot, and all they did was bully me in it. I'm like, nope, this isn't why I bought a 360. I didn't want to engage in this nonsense. Never played it again. Just kept playing games I did like. Castle Crashers, Banjo-Kazooie, stuff like that. Just toxic experiences I had with COD. It's not for me. Not into that sort of environment some shooters bring. Yeah, it's like, you gotta play this. Everybody's playing it. You gotta try. And then no one helped me learn how to play. It's just like, you're so bad at this. Haha, I'm gonna no-scope you. I'm like, well, this isn't fun. Like, it was a waste of money, really. A lot of games I got on 360 for peer pressure that were a waste of money. Like Halo 3. Don't get me wrong. I want to give Halo another shot. People love Halo. I don't think I was into it at the time. Somebody talked me into buying Fable, and it wasn't. I think it was Fable 2. And like, if anybody likes Fable, that's fine. But I don't think it's the type of game for me. I didn't get any enjoyment out of that game, but I tried. Stuff I liked were like this game, the Banjo port, Viva Pinata was a game I put a lot of hours in. Castle Crashers, already brought that up. Mega Man 9. Fable 1, I hear like Fable 1's like the fan favorite. People like Fable. It's just, I don't think it's for me. I don't think it appeals to me personally. It's just not the kind of game that HibbySloth would play. Just not my kind of game. And that's okay. What other little dudes do I want to draw? Trying to pull up like a tier list so I can see them all. There we go. I'll draw this one. Let's see. I'm trying to think. There was a few like multiplat games I put a lot of hours into on 360. I think it was MVC 2 and MVC 3, like Marvel vs. Capcom. I put a lot of hours in, and I'm not even that big of a fighting game fan, but those games are fun. And when I say I'm not a big fighting game fan, I mean I'm terrible at fighting games, but I adore watching and getting into like the fighting game like hype and see. Like I don't like how do I explain this? I'm not like a fan of like super competitive stuff. Like I wouldn't say I'm a competitive person. I like watching people play fighting games, and I like the hype behind fighting game like announcements. Like I like watching stuff get revealed, if that makes any sense. I don't know if that's like a normal thing to be hyped for. But I remember the hype cycle for Marvel 3 was insane. I remember when, I think it was Ultimate Marvel, when, like, all the characters leaked on the first day, and there was, like, Phoenix Wright and Frank West and Nemesis, and I was like, holy shit, this is so fucking cool, dude. I get to watch people play these characters. And that's kind of how I felt with, like, the modern Killer Instinct. I've barely put any hours into that game. But I adore it from just all the people I've watched play it, all the announcements and all the app updates I've watched, all the success it got. It's just a very fun game to watch. You know, it's funny. I'm here like, is it normal to watch people play games or do stuff? And I'm like, I'm on Twitch! Like, yes, it's normal. You fucking... Oh my god. People are watching me right now. It's fine. See how deep I get into, like, my thoughts? I'm like, oh man, I'm so weird for doing this. No, it's pretty fucking normal. It's pretty fucking normal to be into fighting games as, like, solely as a thing to watch. Because I guarantee you there's people that love a video game and they've probably never even played it, right? They probably watched some person on Twitch play it. I guarantee you. Let's see. Additionally, fuck me. Okay. Here's all the little dudes' sketch phase. I'll just do 4 of them. I may do a 5th one. I don't know, but right now I'm just going to do 4. No, that's really funny, Cody. Okay. Let's see. Actually, give me just a moment, folks. I'm gonna go visit the little sloth's room. I will BRB. Alright, I have returned from the said little sloth's room. And now we continue on with the art. Also, hi, Akira. Yes, Brain Meat, we do have a designated little sloth's room. Only little sloths may enter. But you're a cat. And you get your own litter box or whatever. I don't go in your room. HibbySloth. If my name wasn't short for Hibiscus, it would be short for Hilbert. Yeah, he's both. Hey, can anyone post this dog in chat? If you can, I think I could post this dog. Actually, no, well, I should be able to. I can't post this dog. So I'll let Akira post this dog. God, you just reminded me of something I want to do, Cody. I still need to do a tier list stream. That honestly might be what I get some of you guys on for one day. Or some people. I don't know. Tier list stream would be fun though. That dog needs some pizza. He needs it. Hibiscus, Pennyworth, Sloth, Ithacan Pro, Esquire, PhD, the third twice removed from the 57th Jungle Branch of Toucan Boulevard. How did you know I'm on Toucan Boulevard? I didn't tell you that. Spooky. Actually, you know what? I'm done with lo-fi. We're going back to Castle Crashers music. Hold on, I can make this face better. I'm looking at the ref and I noticed it's not as derpy as it could be. Beak needs to be bigger. Eye could be like this. This could be more like that. Well, actually, let me change the stabilizer. I think that's what's messing me up with this one. This one needs to be more floofier. Can I request a song that loops a little more smoothly? Yes, you may. What's the song, and I will put it on. This one's just my favorite, so like that's why I have it on hand. I remember Painter, ironically, being good. Let me look up Painter. Let me see if I can find it extended. Oh, yeah! I forgot about this. This is a jam. This is a little bop. I still don't think I got the beak to my liking. Hold up. This is what it's like to watch me draw. I'll draw something like 5 times before I get it right. Closer to what I'm looking for, right? Yeah. This is a bop. Certified hood classic. Real trap shit. You should really do it. I would rotate. I learned the hard way over the years. Flip your canvas. Because sometimes your art might look good in one angle, and then you flip it and you're like, oh my god, my art looks like doggy doo-doo feces. This song is really great, and you only hear the first minute of it in the late game because this is where you farm. Yeah. There's some really good songs you don't get to hear very long, right? This is like a boss theme, right? But that was the cool thing about a bunch of Newgrounds people getting together to make a game, right? Because, like, Newgrounds, especially back in the day, Newgrounds had so many talented musicians alongside, like, Flash animators. So combining a lot of that talent together resulted in a game that inevitably was going to have really good music out of the gate. That's what makes Behemoth a great studio. I wonder... I think I asked this maybe on one stream, maybe I didn't. Is Behemoth working on anything new? I know they made a couple other games after this. Obviously, they're still doing stuff, because, like, they ported Castle Crashers to the Switch not that long ago. Alien Hominid Invasion. Oh, yeah! We just brought that up in stream, right? They announced that not that long ago, and we've not seen anything about it since. Completely slipped my mind trying to think, are they working on anything new? I don't know, Hibby. What about the thing that you were talking about like an hour ago in chat? Was it Behemoth who was making the cat eugenics game? I don't know. I remember they made BitBlock Theater. And they're working on that new Alien Hominid game. But that's about all I know. Here's a discussion to bring up. I'm all for steaks, but when has it ever been a thing to put chocolate powder on them? Random. So, I've never heard of that mix. I've never heard of putting chocolate on meat. Very strange. I think the closest thing I can think of where it's like wherever they mixed chocolate and meat before is like when they were putting bacon and everything, right? Alright, like you know, I've seen a lot of candy products with bacon in it, but never steak. That's strange. Yeah, like, I tried Battle Block, right? I gave it a fair shot. I just, I'll be real, I didn't have fun with it. I just didn't enjoy it. I didn't enjoy it. Oh, I like the announcer, though. The announcer was dope. I remember being really excited for Battle Block Theater. I was like, oh man, Castle Crusher guy's making a new game. And then I played it and I'm like, I don't like this as much as Castle Crushers, to be honest. Oh, thank you, Cody. Post will help out in the long run. It is appreciated. Stamper did a really good job. Shame about the other stuff, yeah. What is it with Stampers and making good video games? I'm gonna let that marinate. Some of y'all might know what I'm talking about. Let's see. Yeah, the Stampers bit, I'll bring it up since no one's acknowledged it. I was making a joke about how the people behind Rare were called the Stamper Brothers. It's all good. Let's see. Oh, there's all good. I still got these gummies. They're good. Yes, I love citric acid in my mouth. Please melt my mouth, please. Okay. Keep on keeping on. Wait, what's this about? Oh, I saw Cody talk about how Stamper did a really good job, and I made a joke saying, what is it with Stampers making good video games? And I was like, I'll let that marinate and see if anybody can guess. And I was like, oh, maybe they didn't hear me. So I was like, oh, okay. I just told the thing I was referencing. Let's see. Yeah, it was just a little bit, and I told the bit because I didn't want to do dead air for too long. Let's see. I don't know why the RAM has so many feet. But it does in the art I'm looking at. More like... Diggy, if I could grab you and grip you right now, I would grip you. Obsidian oxygen, I swear to God. More like the gripping mouse pit. Yeah, that. Like, you know that image of Tom and Jerry where, like, Tom's thinking and he's got, like, Jerry gripped in his hand and Jerry's making, like, a dumb smiley face? That's you and me right now. Something I do want to say while it's crossing my mind is that I like that I found a way to incorporate something that I was always really good at when it comes to art into my streams with Desk Buddies. Because if there's one thing I will pat myself on the back for is that I feel like I'm pretty decent at imitating art styles when it comes to at least cartoony stuff. I'm pretty good at imitation. Okay. Let me reposition. My poor slothy back is starting to hurt. One second. Okay. Okay, I have been repositioned. Let's finish these little dudes. I'm not keeping you blue, but I need you to be blue right now. So I can get the other colors in. Let me make this a bit more on the red side. Reddish pink. Yeah, okay. And this is like, he's like green. It's like a drudgy green here. And then like more of a brighter green on this tummy. I think it's like that, yeah. Such a strange design, but I dig it. Can I dig it? I can dig it. Let me look at, oh man, let me zoom in on some of these. The Beholder. Let me get a better image of him. There we go. A little more detail need to put into him. Slight. Don't bust. Don't bust nuts. Don't bust nuts. That's a great emote, Cody. That's a really great emote, Cody. Thank you for sharing that with me. No busting nuts. I think this is a little too pink. Hold up. Yeah, it needs to be more bloody. Sorry, I'm not super active in chat. That's fine. Listen, bud, it's fine. Let's see. You could always use the beholder from D&D as a reference. Uh-oh! I could, but I'm actually just following like the actual art from the game. I'm very specific with shit like that. Let's see. I mean, I could probably afford to shade this a little bit. He's got like some of this going on. And then some of this. God, this song whips. It's just, if there's any song that whips, it's this one. This song whips. The song whips. That's the only context I'm going to give. It whips. Does it nay nay? It does not. The song does not nay nay, but it does whip. I don't know. I don't think I'll shade him. Hold on, go back. I don't think I'll shade him. I think he's fine. Now for the ram. Rammy. Which, I mean, this is just simple. You just wipe. Why are you white? Although, I mean, I wanted to be true to like the actual art of the game. I had to make it a little bit horrifying. Although it is cute, because I'm just cute coded. Just how it be. I think this should be a bit more like neon-y. And then like the eyes are more yellow. Yeah. Well, let's see if I missed any whites. Plenty. Now it's time to make the thick lines. I probably don't have to do as many increments as I do others. Oh, I missed. Oh, no. That's... Hold up. There was something wrong. Redoing those. What did I miss here? Hold on. I can... let me do like another layer here and I'll see what I'm missing. Bitch, I colored you guys like a minute ago. What happened? Or did I have preserve opacity on, maybe? What happened? What happened? I love those I love those cartoons. The guy that worked on those was a person that worked on stuff like early Dexter's Lab and Powerpuff Girls and wrote for a lot of them. He didn't make them. But Paul Rudish, great great talent in the industry. He made those Minky Mouse cartoons you're quoting. What happened? It's almost like this music is like intense to where it's like, hurry up, finish this art. It's a little intense, but I'm used to that. Like, yeah. Like, this music isn't normally something I'd listen to while I'm drawing, but it's good music, so I don't mind. It's like a workout for my palms. That's a great analogy. When I rewatched an episode of Dexter's through a crusty GBA video, I was surprised seeing Paul Roach's. Yeah, he's a veteran industry name. I love his work. But yeah, I remember he pitched his own cartoon to Cartoon Network and didn't get picked up. I think it was called Three Dog Band. It's also on YouTube if you are ever interested in checking it out. It is a very good short. When that part of the beat drops, it's just like, mwah, chef's kiss. Bum, bum, dun, 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 dun. Ah! Don't you hate it when that happens? Actually, I need to fix some of this. It looks so messy. I'm glad the new Michael Mouse cartoons. Yeah, that did get it right at Disney, didn't it? I forgot about that. They announced that like a year or two ago. I've only ever been to Disney once myself. It was the same time I went to Universal. It was a school trip. We got to go to Universal, SeaWorld, and all 4 parts of like parks in Disney. And that was quite the time. It was 2010, I think, was when I got to do that. Okay. So those are essentially done. Right? I feel like I'm off with this color still. Maybe a little bit lighter. That's better. Give you the... Whoops. Actually, wait. Behemoth's got to go up here. Red's staring at it. Chicken can go up here. Move you over here. Actually, no, you were fine there. Wait, no, I don't want the 2 white ones next to each other because it would look weird. I'll put the chicken here. I'll put you here. And then I'll put you here. I feel like I should do one more because, like, I've got one more night. Color coordination. Yeah, no, I'm real specific about my stuff. Also, I forgot. I need to color, this part. I'm a fraud. I gotta color this part of the chicken. I might draw one more. How long are we in this stream? About 2 hours? I could draw one more of these little dudes. You know, I think it's only fair. Pink Knight gets their own. Whoopsies. There we go. Though, hold on. I don't like how... That's fine. Okay. So I'll figure out one... Yeti, maybe? The Yeti one is pretty good design. I like Yeti. Let me see. I got the whole list here. Yeti would be good, but I've already got 2 like whitish gray pets. I think I should go with maybe a different color. Pig might be good. No, wait. I know what one will be fun to draw for me. Eddie, let me go back to my home. Without me, everything's all wrong. We gotta watch some Donkey Kong in the Discord sometime, too. I watched a couple episodes with a friend who's gonna help me, well, I commissioned them. I shouldn't say help. I commissioned them to make a background for my greeting screen of the treehouse. And we were watching some Donkey Kong to get some refs for them, right? And the first 2 episodes we watched was just Donkey Kong's friends and family gaslighting him. Like, both episodes. I think it was, like, Kong for a day. And, I forget the other one. It might have been, the one where it's, like, they do the monkey's uncle pranks. I don't... No, no. It's that... We watched that one, but it wasn't that one. It was the one... It was the one where, like... They cut his hair... And he loses his powers. I think maybe they gaslit him a bit in that one. Regardless, the Donkey Kong cartoon is just Donkey Kong getting gaslit by everyone that loves him. That's the whole cartoon. It's so good. It's so good, Mix. I love the Donkey Kong Country cartoon. Don't think I want that diddle diddy drop. I shower you in coconut cream pie. That show is really meme-worthy, but it's also like... It's like better than it has any right to be. Like, it's definitely a kid's cartoon, but like the music's really top-notch. It's entertaining. I don't know. For it to be a television adaptation of like one of the most atmospheric games I've played, I guess when it comes to music. I guess it's no surprise the music in the show is also, like, good. Donkey Kong's always had just, like... If there's one thing Donkey Kong's always had that's good, it's music. It's like Sonic. You can say what you want about the Sonic games, but, like, almost every Sonic game, keyword almost, has banger music. And I could say, like, that all the Donkey Kong games have good music. I can't think of one that's, like, bad. What else should we watch? Oh, you finally found that shiny Riolu brain meat? Hell yeah. Oh shit, I didn't know Rayman had a show. Maybe. I might put that on the back burner if I got nothing else to like, watch for you guys. I'm thinking about putting on some stuff you guys recommended, though. Let's see. That's crazy. Can't believe that had a manga. I can't believe Rayman had a manga adaptation. That's fucking weird. We might watch that sometime. Said that the Sonic team should start and just work on soundtracks. I mean, I guess say what you will about Sonic Forces, but like somebody likes that butt rock, so it's not. That's not for me, but I know people that do, so they do good music. Oh, I didn't even mean to put on DK. It just kind of cut to that. I guess that's fitting. I guess that's fitting given our conversation, but I didn't actually even mean it to play Donkey Kong music, chat. I mean, Infinite's... I mean, again, I don't think Sonic Force's soundtrack is for me. But I recognize that, hey, it's good. People like it. You know? Just never been a big butt rock fan. Dead Lanky Kong. Lanky Kong. I love Lanky Kong. I love Lanky Kong so much. Ape was talking about Lanky Kong on his stream at Mr. Ape of the Hour a few nights ago. And I know Ape, Lanky scared you as a kid, Cody. I could see why. I mean, he's like a clown. Clowns can be scary. There's 3 phases of clownification I've noticed over the year. There's clown funny, clown scary, and my personal favorite, clown sexy. I'm telling you, there's some good clown art out there, and I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm not talking about clowns anymore, but I am talking about Lanky Kong. Lanky Kong. Lanky Kong is a really good character. I like Lanky Kong. I like that he's an orangutan. I like that he has a clown nose. I like that he can stretch his arms. He's a very unique Kong out of the Donkey Kong franchise, and I wish they'd bring him back. But like Ape of the Hour said on his stream a few nights ago, I can take or leave a majority of the other Kongs. I like all the ones that are in Tropical Freeze. I love Donkey Kong, Diddy, Dixie, Cranky, Funky. I love King K. Rool. And I love Lanky. And I think with everything else, it's like, I don't need to see comeback. Oh, nice and chubby baby. I mean, is it any surprise I talked about clowns? Hold on, I have a clown OC. Fuck it, let me just pull it up. I'm not ashamed. Like here, like I made Dottie. I have like a clown bee. Like clown can be sexy. See? It's fine. There's clown funny, there's clown scary, and there's clown sexy. I don't know what the 4th face will be, though. I don't know when clowns will get rights. No, that's an awful joke. I'm sorry. Clowns have rights. It's horrible. I'm sorry. I take that back. If you're a clown watching my stream, you have rights. Clown girl honk heaven. You do, if you keep, I mean, you do you. I'm not going to tell you to join it, but I do like some clowns. Some. Like there's cute art of clowns out there, and I like that, and I'm going to leave it at that because this is getting awkward. But yeah, I'm drawing the bat. I like the way the bat looks. I've always wanted to make like a mime OC too, but never sat down and did it. I like mimes. I think they're like interesting. They're cool. I feel like I can make a cool OC out of that. Oh yeah, that's another example. Shay, buttons. Shay's clown girl. Hey Cody, it's funny you bring that up. That's the reason I even know about Clown Sexy, was because our friend Shay has a sexy clown girl OC. And I was like, I want to make one, and so I did. Let me, since we're talking about buttons, hold on. I'm sure she won't mind showing art on stream, right? This is Shay's clown girl. See, she's cute. She's really cute. You know, I like Pokemon music, but I will change it back to lo-fi for now. But yeah, that's her OC. Oh. But she's cute. That's what inspired me to make one. Yeah, very, very good color scheme. Shay's always been really good with making fun character designs. Let's see. Let me see if I can move this foot over. I feel like, yeah, I'm liking that. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it, and I like it, and I like it. Okay. Yeah, it's a very fun character design. Very fun. That's why I wanted to show it off. I'm like, look at this shit. My friend made this. Did you know? Sloths snooze for about 15 hours per day. That leaves only 9 hours to lumber through the trees. They maintain a low body temperature, about 86 Fahrenheit to 93 degrees Fahrenheit, and move in and out of shade to regulate their body temperature. Are you just like my fucking like fact checker, Diggy? Like, you've been doing this all stream, and I don't mind it, but it's funny. You're teaching me things about me that I didn't even know about me. Maybe I should go for a different red. This is kind of like the basic MS Paint red. Whoa! Was that just me? Did chat see that? Like, I think that was just me, because like I looked back on the playthrough, I have Twitch open and I didn't see it. Like my screen glitched out for a second. I wonder if that's a monitor thing. Very weird. I guess that's, huh. I've had that happen a few times to me before, and I guess now seeing that it didn't show up on stream, that tells me it might be a monitor thing. Or worse, a motherboard thing. Last thing I need is motherboard issues. I'm still paying hospital bills, for goodness sake. I don't have the money to get a motherboard. Yeah, that's the reason I was like, I want to draw the bat. The bat companion is very cute. Oh, they've got more of a magenta mouth. Like, more like that, but I don't want it to be too dark. Or too light pink. It's more like that, right? Motherboards are surprisingly cheap, but I've got like thousands of dollars still to still owe to doctors that took them months to figure out I had gout. Had so much stuff done. I had X-rays, I had CTs done, I had an MRI done. Oh, you're fine. even though I was like hurting and getting up to pee a billion times a night and all my joints ached. You're fine. And then I got like a new doctor, and the doctor's like, oh, you have like gout. You have like uric acid in your blood, dude. Like your uric acid level in your blood should be at a 6. You're at a 12. Well, gee, I can't believe my other doctor didn't see that. You sure found that quick. For real though, anybody that helped me during that time or shared my tweets or reached out, like, sincerely, thank you. I was struggling. I wouldn't have been able to pay bills if it wasn't for you guys. It can be. I had very frequent urination. And I even had, I don't know if it's a symptom of gout, but I also had, like, urinary retention. Like, there was a night I had to get up at 4 a.m. because I hadn't urinated in, like, 7 hours. And I drove myself to the hospital, and I thought I was going to have a stent put in, you know. But they pumped me full of fluid and got it out. And I go to the bathroom just fine now ever since I started taking my allopurinol. So I wonder, I'm no doctor, but I wonder if because there was such high uric acid in my blood and my urine that I was urinating frequently because it was acidic and hurting me. I actually don't know what was causing that. But I know it can be a symptom of gout. I didn't even know gout could be a joint thing until I talked to my doctor about it. I always thought gout was like a foot thing, you know, like your foot would hurt. And dude, it was my joints, like my arms and legs. I don't wish that pain on anyone. It was a hellacious 2 months. I'm still owing money. But my commissions are open for the time being. And that's where I'm putting all that money towards, is doctor bills. Listen, Cody, if you had gout, you would know something's wrong. Because I was in such pain, I knew something was wrong. If you feel like something is horribly wrong, then you might have gout. If your joints are hurting horribly all day to where you can't even get work done, you might have gout. But I don't think you have gout. Like, I would have been streaming back in October if not for medical issues. But I'm gonna get off that topic. I don't want to stay on it too long. Like, I'm better now. Like, they figured it out. The bills suck, but it is what it is. I'll get it. Anyway, there's the bat. Oh shit, I didn't merge the layers. There's the bat. And I didn't color in the teeth. I don't know why that's bothering me, but I'm gonna fix these. But yeah, there's the bat. Yeah, no, don't listen to WebMD, kids. WebMD will tell you that you have cancer. You have turbo cancer, and you will die. I wonder if I can fix that. The bat's not done. I'm still tweaking it. I'm so used to like this technique of breaking it apart and just doing this, like, because I've talked about it on stream before, but like I grew up with Microsoft Paint, and this is just how I would fix my art. This is just, there was no layers in MS Paint. I taught myself how to like fix art. I would break it apart to make sure it's proportionate. Yeah, WebM told you at Turbo Cancer Arcade Edition. It's fatal. And you'll get delisted by Capcom. Anyway, no, enough joking about cancer. Cancer isn't funny, people. But Turbo Cancer Arcade Edition is not good either. We're not talking about that. Anyway, here we go. 5 little dudes. 5 little dudes. And 5 little dudes here. Here we go. I think this is all I'm gonna... Well, hold on. one more thing. I think I need to make a little bit like thicker outlines. I didn't notice it because he's a little darky bat. There we go. Yeah, I think this is all I'm gonna do tonight. I think I've got all my assets ready for Thursday, and we're good to go. This was fun. I guess this is where I'll wrap things up. So yeah, like I've been saying on stream, I will be back this Thursday, like every Thursday, and I will be playing through Castle Crashers, probably by myself. I don't think I have anybody available that has it on Switch that could play with me. Let's see, Mix, you had instance of muscle pain. Oh god, that's awful. I'm sorry. Capcom versus my body. Let's see who's streaming, because it's still early on in the night. Perhaps I could send you guys on your way to somebody. Let's see. Hold up. Who is streaming right now? We got a couple people that I'm close with. Tell you, I know a really cool guy. He is a Twitch partner. Probably doesn't need my raid, but you know what? I'll give it to him. He's been a good friend to me. Mar Katoto. I'll go ahead and send you guys his way. He's a cute little Kirby-inspired dude. He's not Kirby, but a Kirby-inspired dude. And currently he's streaming Sonic Adventure. DX, I think. So I'm going to send you guys his way. Y'all have a good night. I'll see you guys on Thursday. And if I decide to draw Sexy Babs Chicken Run again, maybe reach out to me and ask if something's wrong. Cause no, it's okay. No, you'll never stop me. You'll never stop me drawing Babs. Anyway, goodbye, bye, bye.